Hi, welcome to another edition of 23Code. My name is Ray Starr. I'm very lucky to be in the presence here with Black Hat Villain. One thing that's really cool with Black Hat Villain here, they're in the top 3 in the Vancouver Seeds. A lot of people know the Vancouver Seeds for making bands such as Nickelback. And maybe you guys can talk a little bit how that grueling experience has been. I know you guys have been battling for a long time here.
It's been a while, man. Yeah, it's been a short but long road. It's this last waiting period's the worst. Though we got a month and a half of
August 27th.
Just waiting to play the big show. So
yeah. Absolutely. It's been start off with the fan voting, get down from 400 bands to the top 50, from the top 50 to the top 20. Go play the showcase. It gets voted down to the top 3. This is all happening like this, and now we wait. So, but we're grateful to have the opportunity to get to play the Commodore Ballroom. So. At the very least, we'll get to check that off the bucket list when we're boys.
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah, right on. Now, you guys are originally from the island, is Vancouver?
We are indeed. Yeah, it's still from the island.
So now, the album that you guys have just recently done, maybe you can talk a little about who you worked with on that.
We actually went into the studio with Adam Sutherland of Infinity Studios in Victoria, and it was great. Scott did a great job on the vocals. Everyone did their thing. It was great. Adam was really, he's kind of held back and didn't have too much of a producer role. He just sort of let us do our thing and just made sure we were on the ball and tight. And it was good. It was
capturing
really
the
good
sounds
experience.
that we wanted. That was the big thing, is capturing the energy and capturing the the big rock and roll sounds that we wanted, right? And I think that's come across, especially when you get and then on the mixing side, getting Mike Fraser to come in and work on the first 4 tracks of the EP. So it's not a full album; it's a 6-song EP.
Right.
But without straying too much from the live show either.
No, it's been fantastic.
So pretty much.
We do have a tour coming up in September where we're hitting Western Canada and Alberta. So we'll be doing Kelowna, Vernon, Kamloops, and then moving into Alberta, Red Deer, Calgary, Edmonton, up to Prince George, back to Victoria for Flandria, and then fingers crossed, everything goes well. We win at the Commodore. We get to play at the Pacific Coliseum as well with Disturbed. So that's kind of it's just kind of there. We don't look at it, we don't really talk about it, but it's there. So
it'd be cool.
It's an opportunity to end the tour with.
I'm not dropping any names, but
right, no. But hey, it's a great opportunity, and you got that's how it all sort of starts. Like you mentioned, the Seeds bands. There's been not just Nickelback, Matthew Good, Biff Naked. There's been a lot of really, really great bands that made a big leap once they get the Seeds thing, because BC, let's face it, the Fox is the station for BC. So once you get in there, especially when you're a rock band, it's great to have them on board and them to appreciate our talents and our abilities. But that's the first step, and we'll see where it goes from there.
That's fantastic. Yeah. And now, so like you were mentioning this tour coming up in September, going through Canada. You have plans to go down to the U.S. as well, or?
Not at the moment. No.
Yeah, not as of yet.
It'd be nice, but you gotta start with the ripple effect, right? You got to start with we played on the island in Victoria. We were the Zone Band of the Month. We've got a great fan base. Black Hat Nation is really strong in Victoria, and we've played a few shows here in Vancouver now. And getting on the Fox has really helped us expand that fan base even further. So you take it, BC, you spread out to Alberta, then you hit the other provinces, and we'd like to head out east. We'd like to play Toronto. We'd like to do a Canadian tour for sure. There's more logistics when you go down south, but for the time being, we just got to sort of check off the things that are on the list. Like I said, small steps getting you there. So.
Right on. Well, for the kids at home, maybe you can tell them how they can come across your brand new EP here.
Lots of different ways to find us. I mean, we're definitely one of the great things about being a part of the Black Hat Nation is we take pride in is our online presence. You can certainly come to our Facebook page. You can come to our Twitter. You can come to our MySpace. You can have we'll just engage with you. We like to hear from our fans. We certainly like to hear from them after the show, see their pictures, see their videos, all these sort of things. But there's links to all the songs, so you can come in. You can test drive My Generation. You can test drive any of the songs you want to. Check out the animated video for One Way Street, which is killer, by the way, if I do say so myself. And then you get a chance to see where we're playing, and we can stay in contact with you, let you know exactly what we're up to. And it's about building relationships, and when people can be a part of something, especially with where music is concerned, because it stirs up all these emotions and feelings. You can start to connect people with it. There's it's fantastic how fast and quickly it can sort of move ahead, and we've been experiencing that the last few months.
Absolutely, It's been overwhelming, the response from people, just huge. Absolutely.
So online
huge.
is definitely the way to find us. Of course, we have our website too, blackhatvillain.com, but we're definitely get a chance to chat with you on Facebook. That's our baby at the moment. So
Right on. And now I just got to ask you a simple question here. How did you guys come together? Whose baby was this? What's your angle?
We were all in different bands, different points, and this actually started as a side project about 5 years ago. And some of the early inceptions of the band. Really, it wasn't like any of these songs we're playing now, but we had a couple guys that played together. Abe and I were in a band together like 10 years ago, and Tim and I too, our drummer. And we started playing together, and then we got Ian, our bass player, and about a year and a half ago we got Scott, and then it just totally gelled. It was just the perfect thing, and we just felt really ready to push us out there, and it's just been going perfect ever since. Yeah.
Right on. Well, thanks guys for being on 23Code.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, absolutely. And vote for Black Hat Villain.
No voting, but
Vote with your fucking.
pray for us.
Vote with your family.
So much confusion here, and everything that I see, misinformation clouding the truth that I need. My generation, with every moment, I question all that I've got, and why there's some that have and there's some that have not. My generation.